I'm sorry, it's funny. Okay, I'm ready.
Go.
Moving on, Chael Sonnen, welcome to the light heavyweight division. Last week on this show, Chael announced that he'll officially make a move up to light heavyweight and take on Forrest Griffin at UFC 155. During that announcement, he also took a not-so-subtle shot at light heavyweight champ Jon Jones in the victory moment of the week.
Sure, I could go up to 205 and I could take Jon Jones' belt away the same as I could take his candy on Halloween, right? A little punk kid. I snatched away all I want. But there's something to be said in sportsmanship for earning your shot. And on the 29th of December, I'm going to go through Forrest to do it.
That led to a Twitter battle between Chael and Jones that included this tweet from Johnny Bones. You call me a punk, I'm more man than you'll ever be. Hashtag coward, hashtag cheater. We now welcome in Chael Sonnen via Skype to get the latest on his feud with Jones. All right, Chael, he went pretty hard at you, calling you a cheater and a coward, but then you fired back, bringing up his DUI. Why so much animosity towards Jon?
Come on, really? He called me a cheater. Look, I'm not a cheater. I'm a gangster. Okay, gangsters follow their own set of rules, and it's up to another gangster to attempt to stop me. Duh.
Were you surprised that this whole Twitter beef happened in the first place?
I didn't understand the whole thing. I mean, he's got to worry about beating Dan Henderson, which he won't do. He's got to worry about Dan Henderson's right hand. You know, I think the thing that surprised me the most is when he referred to it as motivation for him. You know, he's saying that I motivated him. Okay, I guess, but what exactly is he's paying his coaches for then? If he needs me for motivation, I'll DM him the number to the bat phone and call him directly. He can pay me for my rhetorical skills, but he's not going to be around much longer. The only thing we need to know from Jones is which hospital should we send the flowers to?
Well, Chael, you know, he's fighting one of your coaches, one of your mentors, and Dan Henderson at UFC 151. Is the part of the rationale here to distract Jones, to distract his focus away from this upcoming fight?
Look, I will never fight Jones, okay? He will never fight me. He is surrounded by a bunch of yes men, okay? When he asks them, is Chael better than me? They tell him yes. When he asks, would Chael beat me? They tell him yes. When he asks, will Chael take my title away? They tell him yes.
You know, Jon Jones recently said in a tweet that motivation comes in all different forms. He doesn't realize that he's actually making things harder for his teammate. Are you worried that you may be taking the focus away from Dan here?
You know, I think whenever Jon does anything, it's very cute. You know, I used to protect kids like him in school. If Jon was here right now, I'd like put him in a headlock and give him a little noogie and maybe a sucker and pat him on the back and send him on his way. That's about as much time as I spend thinking about Jon Jones.
You know, last time we were on the show together, you said that you're going to be facing Forrest Griffin. You know, Forrest Griffin, a former champion, one of the top 205 pounders in the world. Dana White was quoted today saying that, you know, you probably won't get the next shot at Jon Jones or Dan Henderson. You won't get a shot at the title at 205 pounds if you beat Forrest. What are your thoughts on that?
Oh, good. That's terrific news. I never know what's next, but it's always nice to hear. So good. I appreciate the insight.
All right, in the likely event that Jon Jones is watching, because I know he loves the show, anything else you'd like to say to Mr. Jones?
No, I just want to really clear the air. You know, look, Jon, I don't need to fight you. I'm the highest paid fighter in the UFC. I shatter pay-per-view and television records. I don't need to beat you up, Jon. I just want to.
From the mean streets of Westling, Oregon, once again, our thanks to Chael Sonnen.